call me when you want
We should win the Senate.
Our next speaker, the Assemblyman Keith Wright. Welcome. Doesn't need many words. We all know him. And we thank you for being here.
Good evening. I've just driven through dry roads this time, coming down from Albany. So we just let out of Albany, where we just finished our one-house budget. If it were last week, I probably would have tried to make it down here, but I probably would not have been able to make it. But I wanted to come by once I heard that this meeting was going on, because I couldn't think of any more important place to be. I want to thank the sponsors. I want to thank the sponsors for convening this. I want to thank Three Parks Democratic Club. I want to thank the Broadway Democratic Club. And I think Danielle was talking about such a beautiful venue, meaning St. Mary's Church. So it's in my assembly district, which is where we're located right now. So I just want to say the TPP has been an issue that has been growing in terms of interest in this community and beyond, almost on an underground level. And that's why I'm very glad to see people are here tonight. I have already communicated my opposition to Congressman Rangel. I actually have a letter right here that I just finished writing to Congressman Rangel. I won't read it right now because I have to proofread it first before I read it to you. But I've heard Congressman Rangel just last week at a meeting at Harlem Hospital where he talked about his opposition to the TPP. So, but it's nothing like hearing from your constituents, hearing from people like me, and Congressman Rangel, I'm sure, will hear from you as well. He will hear from me as well. So I remember the NAFTA trade agreement, and I remember all of the promises that were made. And I guess that was 1996, maybe 1997, if I'm not mistaken. And I remember all the promises that were made. It would improve our economy. I see the sign, and I'm going to adhere to it. All the promises that were made and all the jobs that would be created. Well, quite frankly, I think it has probably fallen short. So we have to make sure that we as a community are vigilant, that we stay attuned to what's going on the federal level of government, just as long as, and we stay attuned to what's happening on the state level of government, and also stay attuned to what happens on the city level of government. So with that, I thank you for having this meeting. Know that the opposition to TPP is steadfast. I've heard from probably every labor union. And you know, elected officials love hearing from labor unions. And we kind of give them much respect, because they're the folks that help us get elected, as you are too. So when the people speak, people like us listen, and suffice it to say, I'm sure Congressman Rangel is listening too. Thank you very much.